Hey guys, it's me, Stormy, and here is your love only horoscope for September 2016. And what a good month for a pause for a reevaluation, but also a great month for getting ready to have some great new partnerships, especially going forward. I feel like cosmically, we're just in a really good place when it comes to romance and relationships. Not to mention, with Jupiter changing sign on the 9th of this month, moving into our partnership sign, which is Libra, it's a very optimistic and blessed placement. Now, yes, I know somebody out there is going, Stormy, my love life sucks. I get it, but you can also take this month as the opportunity to realize that Jupiter is a lucky, optimistic, opportunistic planet. He's bringing you opportunities to have different patterns, different relationships, different experiences in your life. And if you will move your bottom, get out of your house, get out of your rut, get out of your normal train of thinking and experience something new, you can really take this by the balls and have a really good experience, especially for the next year, all the way until October 2017 is where Jupiter is blessing this partnership space. And so the other things we can kind of look at is that not only in relationships, because sometimes our romantic relationships don't start by, I see you across the room and we fall in love. Sometimes it's a friend says, just come with me to this thing. I don't know if you'll like it, but it'd just be something new. And you go. And what is great about that, because even in a networking sense or in a I'm just relating kind of sense, that's also what Jupiter is doing. He's creating a relation, an ability to understand and see a kinship or a connection. And sometimes the most romantic relationships we have don't turn into romance at all, right? The most loving relationships we have at all don't turn into romance. Some of them turn into business partners or best friends or whatever the new relationship is. But either way, Jupiter's helping to create that. Then we also have Venus coming into Libra on the 23rd, a new moon happening in Libra at the end of the month on the 30th. I'm telling you, this month, partnerships, any changes that need to be made to them to bring harmony is absolutely supported. And that's phenomenal because as we have permission to move forward, as we get towards the end of September, definitely into October, we want to take this energy and these new partnerships out into our life so that we can create new experiences. Now, if you want to know what's going on for your sign this month, you just stay tuned, and don't forget you're also getting a delicious dose of tarot with this from Monica from Advice to Think Twice. All right, guys, I love you very much. Have a beautiful September, and I will see you in October. Bye. Hi, Leo. So this month, I actually think that not only has Saturn put you in a position all year long where matters of the heart are really on your heart, but I think that this month, when September 9th rolls around, Jupiter makes that move into Libra. I actually feel like this idea of relationships, and especially your love life, may actually be dominating you in a way. That doesn't necessarily mean that the love relationship is one where there's romance, but it could be a really big love relationship with a job you've been doing for a very long time, or a career you thought you would do for the rest of your life, and now you're finding that you want to be in a different kind of relationship with it. And that's every bit as romantic as being in love with another person. But the thing about it is that this month, I think there's a very big decision you end up needing to make. I mean, something critical, something very key to your existence. And what may happen is that this month really puts you in the position where you can not only make that choice, but it also feels like it's the right choice for you. Now, in terms of, I will say, if you are dating or you've been thinking about getting married or doing something like that, this is a great month in terms of, first of all, getting prepared to do that, but second of all, looking over plans for that marriage, any kind of budget, any kind of family planning, any of those kinds of things that need to happen, because also with having Venus in Libra, it's a really good time for things to be in sync and to be in harmony here, especially if you're both working towards some harmony. Now, of course, if you are single this month, it's a wonderful month to be single, especially if you're willing to put yourself out there and really try something different. Go to some different classes, go to some different venues, and allow yourself to be open. Don't go to some new venue looking all cute and think to yourself, this never works out, or then it's not going to work out. Go. Expect to not find anybody to fall in love with. Go expect to enjoy the venue, enjoy the view, be a part of the moment, and just see what comes your way. Bye, Leo.
Hello, everyone. This is Monica with Advice to Think Twice, and I'm here with your September 2016 Love Tarot forecast. This is for Leo. Thank you, first of all, for being here with me. I hope that you enjoy this reading. As always, please remember that it is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody watching. Just keep that in mind. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings as well for additional messages, but for the time being, just use your intuition. Keep an open mind and take away the messages that do resonate with you in this general reading. So let's just have a look. Okay, Leo, you've got a lot of fire in your love sector in the month of September. So what I'm going to say with that is enjoy, have fun, get out and mingle, but also kind of watch your temper and watch what you think or how you see things. You know, watch your behavior. Make sure you don't react impulsively or make any kind of rash decisions this month, okay? Your overall energy for the entire month is the Knight of Wands. And so the Knight of Wands is heat, fire. It's a lot of activity. It's a lot of interaction. It's travel. Okay, for some of you, you're traveling. This could be, you know, taking holidays. This could be traveling to meet up with people, with friends. Traveling to new places for some of you. Traveling for the sake of traveling. This is also, it could represent progress in existing relationships. It could also represent someone who's being a bit hot-headed. So just be mindful of that, okay? If this is you, just try to remember that you may be a bit impulsive this month, okay? And so just try to double check before you do anything significant. But for the most part, it just talks about a lot of interaction and like dynamism when it comes to your love life. If this is you, for some of you, if you're single, you're really getting yourselves out there and meeting a lot of different people, flirting, having fun. It's great, okay? Just enjoy yourself. Try not to take things too seriously, but at the same time, make sure you're not overreacting to things or running away from something. And for others, I feel like, you know, if this is a fire sign that you're dealing with, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, I feel like this person, for some of you, I feel like they haven't decided if they want to be serious or not. And for others, they're really not serious. They're just having fun, or they're a player type person. So just be mindful of that, okay? So for September, for the most part of the month, just be aware of the fact that things may not be what they seem, okay? For the first week, we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is, again, a card that talks about travel. So some of you may be taking a trip with your partner. What I'm getting is some sort of bed and breakfast or like a hotel or something like that. You may be traveling to rekindle the passion. You may be traveling to re-spark the relationship. For others, this is a new relationship. It's a fresh relationship, and you're taking your first trip together, just the two of you, and you're having a blast. It's a lot of fun times and just enjoying each other and enjoying yourselves. If you're single, I do see the potential for you to meet someone that may really sweep you off your feet, okay, around the first week. It could be while you're out and about, or for some of you, it could be through work if you work in a highly dynamic environment with a lot of new people every day, okay? But it's just things really, really speeding up. It is also communication from, I feel, from an unexpected place, or communication from afar, from abroad, okay? Messages of love coming to you that really kind of get your heart running, okay, or racing. And there's also like a quick pace week, okay, for the most part, for most of you guys, because we've got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, and they both talk about things moving quickly, unexpected news, swift action, swift and unexpected communication that you have to act on. If you're single and you're looking, get yourself out there, because there's going to be a lot of opportunity for you around the first week. In the second week, we have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands, I feel for some of you, maybe some sort of for some of you it's like a hiccup, and for others this is a reunion, a getting back together type thing after a time of separation or not seeing each other. I feel that for some of you, this could be a need for you to stand up, okay? A need for you to stand up for yourself or to set some ground rules. Maybe you're dealing with some sort of player person or someone who hasn't decided what they want to do when it comes to you. And I feel like around the second week, you're setting some ground rules and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to have to know what's going on, okay? I don't really like wasting my time, or is this going, or something like that, okay? And for others, I feel like this is after a long time of separation for work, for studies, for whatever reason, where you've had to really fend for yourself and keep yourself busy while the other person was away or you were away. I feel like around the second week, you're either traveling to see them or they're traveling to see you. The feeling that I'm getting is coming back home to you, or you're going back home to them. In the third week, we have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a card that talks about a bit of jealousy, okay, a bit of hot-headed energy with the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So just be mindful, okay, around the third week that you may not be seeing things clearly, okay, so just keep an open mind and try to double check, especially with jealousy or things that you take very, very personally. Just double check that you got the message, okay? Just double check that you understood what they were trying to say. And also just double check that they're understanding you correctly, okay? It could be, just the Mercury retrograde hitting you harder, kind of messing up communication, creating confusion and illusion. So just be mindful of that, okay? And don't make any important decisions if you can. Don't make any important decisions, any rash decisions. Try to remain calm and double check what you do. With the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Wands, for some of you, like I say, this is a player person, and I feel like they're playing mind games with you. For a small part of you, this could be you doing this to someone else. Just be mindful, okay, of what's going on, and if you're really hurting another person, really look at if you really want to do that or not. Communication is key for you, especially around the third week. I feel like if you're not interested in someone, just let them know. And if someone's not interested in you, but they're acting differently than what they're talking about, okay, just keep your intuition, with you. Keep your head with you, so to speak, okay? Just pay attention to what's going on and really identify if that person means what they say or they're just playing games, okay? Around the fourth week, we have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, so another Wands card. The Five of Wands, for some of you, represents competition. For others, it represents opportunity. Okay? And it can also be a bit of kind of jealous energy for some of you as well, okay? Because the Five of Wands is a card that talks about people, okay, surrounding you, your relationship, your partner, or people trying to compete for your attention, or people trying to compete for your partner's attention. And with the Knight of Wands, this could be a player person who's just in it for the conquest. Doesn't really mean what they say or what they do. They just want to win the game, so to speak. So you may be dealing with this kind of a situation towards the fourth week. Just be mindful of that. It can, just be mindful that it could happen. For others, I feel like this could be some competition, not necessarily competition, but maybe not seeing eye to eye with your partner in terms of you have a limited time frame and you want to do different things, okay? But you have to do things together as a couple, and so maybe you kind of have to decide and prioritize, come up with a plan as to how to get everything done in the time frame that you have. And for others, like I say, this is opportunity. So get yourselves out there, okay? I feel like with the Knight of Wands, this could represent you looking very, very confident, very attractive. Definitely get yourself out there, okay? With the Knight of Wands, it's about traveling. It's about going out. It's about getting people to notice you, okay? Because you're going to have a lot of opportunity, especially towards the fourth week of the month, to really meet a lot of potential suitors, okay? So just get yourself out there. And this could also be kind of coming back to the same page in existing relationships, okay, where maybe you've kind of started arguing or having some sort of minor conflicts, nothing serious, but unpleasant all the same. And so it's a good week for you to kind of go back to basics, and actually that's your guidance card, back to what you love. Okay, your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. So for some of you this month, you're being asked to do this, okay, to reevaluate what you want. In existing relationships, if things get a little heated this month, okay, because passion is passion, it can translate into, beautiful, positive, so to speak, loving passion, okay, with romance, with the spark, with all of that. But it can also kind of go in the other extreme and turn into like a hot temper or a bit of anger or fits or something like that, okay? So this is just asking you to go back to basics. What is it that is important, okay? Just remember that you love each other. Just remember that you want to be together. And just go back to that and start from there, okay? Because things may be a bit confusing this month, or tempers may be flaring, especially if your partner is also a fire sign. And for those of you who are single, I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunity this month, and it's important for you to know what you're looking for before you head out there, okay? Before you head out and meet new people, because there's going to be opportunity, like I say, so that in order to get what you want, okay, you have to know what you want. So this is just asking you to reevaluate what you want when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, because there's going to be a lot of potential this month for you to meet a lot of different people, okay? So there you have it, a lot of action, a lot of dynamic energy this month. I really hope that it's a good month for you guys, okay? You're going to have to let me know. Thank you again for being here with me. I hope you have a fantastic month, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.